Yeah, yet another hour has passed. It's still the 23rd of August, 2011, Tuesday, 11:45 a.m. Still morning. Usually I'm not human until, what, noonish? I don't know. Today I'm just like all kinds of bright and shiny and going back and forth between I miss my little girl and I'm bored, don't know what the hell to do with myself. So, I touched on this on the previous one, and I just wanted to kind of expound on this. Marketing is it's a good tool, you know, if you're going to be a business inclined individual, and that's all fine and dandy. The problem I have with it is like when they actually get too personal, where they go, oh well, hey, you're a woman. That means you need sanitary products every 28 to 35 days. So, how about we send all of these free coupons to all the females that are, you know, members of these, you know, this, you know, club, card thing, elitist, whatever, you know, and so you get this shit in the mail. That's fine. You know, every woman, if she's healthy, bleeds for at least a week every 3 weeks or whatever, you know, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. That's pretty general. It's embarrassing to, you know, young women. You know, let's say, you know, my daughter is, you know, 11 or so, just, you know, started the whole, you know, change from, you know, baby girl to young girl, or to young woman or whatever, and she signs up for one of these cards because, you know, she sees that mommy has one and she wants to be, you know, like mommy. And, you know, I don't let her sign up for one. I mean, what's the harm, right? And all of a sudden she's getting coupons in the mail for pads and tampons. You know, she's all like, Mommy, how do they know that oh, God! I mean, my daughter's 5 right now, so I'm just imagining for her, because for me it was mortifying. It was absolutely mortifying and disgusting what I was going through, and I couldn't understand it. And I didn't want to go and talk to the school nurse. I didn't want to talk to my therapist. You know, I was in a group home at the time. You know, I felt like I had nobody to talk to. My mother had just died 3 years prior, so I was like, who the hell do I talk to about this shit? You know, I have nobody to talk to except for my friends, but I don't want to talk to them about this stuff. This is nasty. You know, I'm bleeding, but it's not a wound. I'm crampy and bloaty and gassy and just breaking out, and hair's all, you know, it's like, you know, all of my chick friends, you know, they were going through the same thing too, but we were from a generation where it was like our parents didn't talk to us about this shit at all, or we didn't have those parents available to us. You know, so we don't feel like talking about it to anybody else because they made it seem like it was like this big, horrible, huge thing. That, and, you know, I'm not like all like, ew, cooties, but it's more like, you know, blood and, ugh, you know, it's just, I guess, normal human reaction. I don't know. You know, my daughter would be mortified, you know, Mommy, why do they know that I'm on my period right now? They're watching me, you know? She's going to be kind of like, you know, nervous and upset, and I'm going to have to tell her, no, you know, it's just a general thing, you know? Every woman that has a cycle every month, it's just marketing, you know? I'm going to have to just tell her, look, they're trying to make money. It's nothing personal. They just see you as someone that's going to be coming into their store and buying these products, so here's some coupons. But the really nasty thing is, like, if they actually sell your telephone number to a telemarketing firm. Let's say Tampax has a telemarketing line. I don't think they do. But let's just say, for like just the sake of argument, but if they do, and they'd be like, you know, well, hello, ma'am, you know, this is so and so from Tampax Incorporated, and we're just doing this brief survey, okay? Now, a lot of times they teach their people to kind of run certain words together, the certain flow of the script. I was a telemarketer for about 3 weeks, so I know how they do it. And I kind of suspected it anyway, but I know firsthand now. And they run certain words together so that all you hear is something incorporated, and you're thinking, okay, you're a business and you want to know questions. What? When does your cycle typically start? What? Your cycle, you know, your excuse me, your menstrual cycle, ma'am. When does it typically start in the month for you? Why? Oh, because we're doing this survey, and you know, and if you agree to doing this survey, no, survey. You want to know when my cycle is so that you can put it on a chart and put it on a map and put it on a what? Oh, because we are offering a fresh new product, deodorized, easy stick up, you know, and it's great and it's wonderful and we want everybody to try it. Yeah, you want me to buy another fucking product? Well, guess what, Miss Thing? I'm not interested. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is there a reason why? Yeah, you could put on a little fucking prompter on your computer screen that I'm not interested because you are offensive. You have no fucking right knowing when my cycle is, okay? And your little corporation that you're working for, they have no fucking right butting their fat nose into my woo-woo, okay? It's my woo-woo, my business. I don't care if you're making money off of this shit. I don't give a shit. You don't do that to me. You don't do that to other people. You want to make a buck? Send everybody coupons for them stick-em-ups. Have everybody try them. Have men buy them for their wives and go, honey, it smells like roses, alright. Go ahead. But don't fucking Target, Homes, interrupt me. You know, I'm in the middle of feeding my kids, walking the dog, cleaning the house. I'm doing shit that's my personal time. And you want me to take time out of my busy fucking schedule and tell you about my personal things that go on in my body? Fuck you! That's just a typical scenario of what I would say to a potential telemarketer. I used to pretend to get mad and just rattle their cage, but it's just, I get too offended by things now. It's no longer an act anymore. So, you guys just bear in mind, look around you. Rupert Murdoch, he actually owns like MySpace and a lot of news affiliates. Fox, the Fox News Network, which also has different offshoots on cable. You'd be surprised. There's FX, there's Spike, there's just a whole bunch of different news affiliates. I mean, the Wikiam. You know, go on Wikipedia and look up Rupert Murdoch. That bastard has his whole entire body into that pie. Okay? He is in there up to his neck. And he controls the whole goddamn thing. You know, but the whole thing with it is he's being controlled by somebody else. Okay? Shit rolls downhill. There's always somebody above that person, that is above that person, that is above that person. It's a fucking pyramid scheme. Okay? And usually what happens is, you know, you've got this one guy that's trying to pull all of us mass puppets. Above him is another puppet master that's pulling Murdoch's strings, and then whoever is Murdoch's puppet master, you've got somebody pulling those strings until you go up, 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 up. There's fewer and fewer people up at the top until there's one person. And someday I will tell you all about that one person. And I'll just tell you, they are absolute evil. Okay, I'm not a Christian, not a Muslim, I'm not a Hindu, not a Buddhist, not a Wiccan. I am all of those and none of those. Okay? I just believe in good. I believe in being a good person. I believe in loving my children and loving my family and doing what's right for my family and raising my children in a morally sound way. Okay? According to what my conscience deep down tells me. Not because, oh, I'm going to go to hell, you know, because I sin at least 10 times before I even open my eyes in the morning, folks. That's just human behavior. But I think God loves me. And I think God loves everybody regardless of what they do or believe or say or think or feel. God just loves you. He made you. he, she, it, whatever. You know, God made you, and you know, that's a creative force, and creativity is love, and so God loves you, no matter what. No matter what you are, who you are, and, you know, who you think you are, and, you know, even if you're evil, God still loves you. I think God cries, and it's like, wow, you know, I created this awesome person with all these wonderful abilities, and look at what they're doing with it. Okay. Free will. Go on. So, you know, just think about that. You know, marketing, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bad for you. May George Carlin rest in peace. Because he wasn't a comedian, he was a spokesperson, he was an activist. He just wrapped it in comedy. Because that's always a easier pill to swallow when it's sweet. So, love you all, and to all the haters below me. All the people that love me below you. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, just kidding.